Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of this rule and in support of the underlying legislation. Last night, the Rules Committee met and produced a rule, H-Res 161, providing for the House's consideration of several pieces of legislation, including a closed rule for H-Con Res 14, the budget resolution. The rule provides 2 hours of debate for the committee on the budget or their respective designees to debate the congressional budget and an additional hour equally divided and controlled by Representative Swikert of Arizona and Representative Beyer of Virginia or their respective designees to debate economic goals and policies. The rule further permits the Budget Committee chair to offer amendments in the House to achieve mathematical consistency and provides that the concurrent resolution shall not be subject to a demand for division of the question of its adoption. Additionally, the rule provides for consideration of H.J. Res 20, a CRA relating to the DOE's water heater rule, under a closed rule. The rule provides 1 hour of debate equally divided and controlled by the chair and ranking member of the Committee on Energy and Commerce or their respective designees and provides 1 motion to recommit. Finally, the rule provides consideration of H.J. Res 35, a CRA relating to EPA's methane tax, under a closed rule. The rule provides 1 hour of debate, equally divided and controlled by the chair and ranking member of the Committee on Energy and Commerce or their respective designees, and provides 1 motion to recommit. Notable among the bills, this rule provides for the House Budget Resolution, H-Con Res 14. This budget resolution marks the first step for House Republicans to advance President Trump's America First agenda. We've heard plenty of fear-mongering and flat-out dishonesty from Democrats and their liberal media allies about what is included in this resolution. To be clear, this resolution unlocks the path forward to deliver on our promises to the American people. Over the next hour, you're going to hear all of the identity groups. The Democrats want you to believe this bill hurts. You'll hear them say Republicans are abandoning the middle class and cutting benefits. None of that is true. The truth is there is not one single cut in this bill to any specific program or benefit. The truth is the Democratic Party abandoned the middle class for the liberal elite class a long time ago. The election last November should have been a wake-up call that the American people don't believe them anymore, nor should they. The Democrats are desperate for your attention and for power. Don't give it to them. So let's set the record straight about what this budget resolution actually accomplishes. It will provide funding for border security, provide for our national defense, and restore American energy independence. It will provide tax relief for working families. On border security, Biden's open border policies resulted in over 8.5 million encounters at the southern border since 2021, a 500% increase in illegal crossings, and over $115 billion in cost to state and local governments. Most tragically, Biden's border crisis allowed unprecedented amounts of deadly fentanyl into our communities, killing over 100,000 Americans. Next, this bill enables us to permanently protect tax relief. President Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act provided critical relief to middle-class families and small businesses. Americans are still experiencing high prices because we're still recovering from Bidenomics. Prices are up 21%, real wages have declined by more than 3%, mortgage rates have skyrocketed, credit card delinquencies have risen by over 50%. Bidenomics cost American families more than $11,000 every year for the last 4 years. Next, this budget resolution prioritizes energy independence. Under President Trump's first administration, the United States was energy independent for the first time in 40 years. That stopped the day Joe Biden took office, and American families have been hurting ever since. Under President Biden, American energy production was severely restricted, federal lands were blocked from responsible energy development, and the Strategic Petroleum Reserve was drained. Simply put, again, the budget resolution is a framework that will allow us to deliver on the demands of the American people, to secure the border, eliminate wasteful spending, revitalize Biden's broken economy, and safeguard our economic prosperity by providing permanent tax relief for working families. I would hope our Democrat colleagues would join us in those efforts. This budget resolution kicks off the reconciliation process and allows our work to begin. Once adopted, our committees and the entire House will begin detailed work to achieve these important goals for the American people. Mr. Speaker, this rule also provides for consideration of 2 Congressional Review Act measures, H.J. Res 20 and H.J. Res 35. HJ-Res 20 provides for congressional disapproval of the rule submitted by the Department of Energy relating to energy conservation standards for consumer gas-fired instantaneous water heaters. The rule we seek to overturn with this legislation effectively bans certain natural gas water heaters from the market, placing unnecessary financial burdens on consumers, especially seniors and low-income households. HJ-Res 35 provides for congressional disapproval of the rule submitted by the Environmental Protection Agency relating to natural gas facilities. The EPA's rule imposes a significant fee on methane emissions from oil and natural gas facilities. The fee is essentially a pass-through cost to consumers that will raise prices, harm domestic energy production, and increase our reliance on other countries to meet our own energy needs. Mr. Speaker, I look forward to the consideration of these important pieces of legislation and urge the passage of this rule. I reserve the balance of my time.